With gyms reopening today, most people will be looking like a mascot for Paulton's Park. With Easter also fattening people up, the hardest exercise at the gym will be getting inside. Due to lockdown, the kinds of people at the gym will be completely different than ever before. With Boris successfully having the nation looking like him, it is finally time for us all to socialise again. And with Zoom leaving everyone's homes quicker than Meghan left the royal family, normality seems to be returning. With everything opening up, here's a summary of the gym members that will resurface, ones who will be popping weights rather than popping pills. The lockdown loner has been evident from the name by themselves during lockdown, and with plenty of time to themselves, they have stopped beating a punch bag and started beating their future children, killing millions at a time. During lockdown, domestic abuse has increased 27% from last year, so it seems The Simpsons really do predict everything. Barely seeing outdoors for a year has created many similarities between them and the bat that started COVID. The main one being they both put strain on the NHS. The reason these hibernating kids will start hitting the gym is because of the recent crashes of gaming servers. These steroid-taking enthusiasts now have muscles the same shape as pop balloons. After so many months out, they won't be able to lift as much as they once could, inevitably decreasing their confidence. With the reduced self-esteem, when it's time for them to shoot their shots, they will be less likely to score than Werner. Rushing to hit the gym for the ultimate summer bod, they will look like a hybrid between a gorilla and a chicken, and probably have the intelligence of one too. However, muscle maniacs don't always take steroids. Instead, many get addicted to pre-workout and snort protein powder on the side, because that leads to ultimate gains. Snorting the protein also allows for their brain to have gains as well, making them even more intelligent than what was thought to be humanly capable. Consuming protein must be taken within the 25 to 30 minute time frame, before and after their exercise. Otherwise, there would be absolutely no point in even working out. The preferable time is 29 minutes 46 seconds, because at that moment the metabolism has reached an all-time high, and you might as well be taking ecstasy. Once the 47th second has been reached, the metabolism falls off quicker than that Pokemon Go kid. Keeping their 427 followers entertained during the whole of lockdown, these influencers like to pose, acting as if they were doing good for the community, and, better yet, acting as if we care. Once the good deed has been recorded, they refund their donations and spend the rest of the day refreshing their recent posts to see if their like count changes. Being no different at the gym, they take 15 pictures of the weights rack, but in reality are stuffing their faces with the rack of ribs. Most of them have maintained the grind, and therefore will have the best summer bodies. So whoever's ripped during the summer can be associated to being rich, as they can afford home gyms. If they're rich, they're less likely to care if the designer bag has been taken while they were swimming in the sea or riding their yacht. With gyms only just reopening now, there will be a global reduction in the standards. This will be very helpful to most, but if you're still regarded as ugly, then always bring protection. If you're American, I don't mean guns. Wearing the protection on the date will be even better, as it will show you're safe and, ironically, pro-life. Also, they will have to base the date primarily on personality, because they can't see half your face. However, if you're also a boring person, then my advice is to return being a lockdown loner and work those arms one way or another. Now, according to a TED Talk, there's a thing called muscle confusion. This constantly requires muscles to adapt to different positions and demands, and is very easily achieved. With most bodybuilders only working arms and chest, they can tell themselves to work legs on Thursday, only to do biceps, because you can cheat on girls, but never on curls. Upon entering the gym, you might feel that you have brought insufficient clothing compared to everyone else. This is an easy fix, just order a Gymshark tank top, a brand that tells everyone you lift, and a tank top impressing other dudes with your muscles, as that makes up half the compliments a man will receive during their lifetime. You will also see some gym goers wearing belts. They pretend this is to keep good posture when lifting, but in reality, it's just a belt big enough to keep their excess skin underneath their hoodies. Also, if you don't want to hear grunting men and women, listen to some music. Just like how Gymshark flexes your fitness status, AirPods flex not being poor. However, you should still participate in the groaning, otherwise no one else will know you're lifting. And if no one else knows, then once again, the workout is totally pointless. If unsure on shoes, you should always wear Timberlands. Not only are they fashionable, they also add a few extra inches to your height. And even though they aren't very agile shoes, it's not like you're going to the gym to do cardio.